Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year, happy 2024. This is our first video of 2024 and honestly, I am so in disbelief. I feel like it's kind of what we all say every year, but it's so true. 2023 went by like that, blink of an eye. I watched my sweet little boy go from a baby to an actual little boy. He's like pretty much in the toddler phase now, and I feel like so much change and growth happened this year. 2023 was definitely a year of rediscovery for me because it was my first year as a mom, and a lot comes with that. If you are a mama, I know you feel me. I took off of YouTube for like the whole first part and returned I think in like August, so pretty more towards the end of 2023, and I've just been kind of rediscovering and learning who I am online and kind of getting my footing back. And one of my goals in 2024 is to really get back into YouTube the way I was pre-baby, with my content planned, with it being intentional all the time, and with it being videos that you want. As much as I love filming and editing, videos are pointless if they're not content that you want. So I'm really going to be intentional about my videos this year and listening to comments or suggestions that you all have. So I'm really an open book when it comes to critiques and suggestions. If you have any, please feel free to leave them in the description box, and I always take them into account. So that's something in 2024 I want to continue to get better at. Also, another thing I really want to accomplish, probably not all of 2024, really this month, or like as early and in a short amount of time as possible this year, is to really consistently be decluttered. I don't know if any of you struggle with that sometimes, but it's so easy to just let things accumulate and let certain areas of your home get messy or just remain unorganized. And that is something I really want to try to avoid. We've already started tackling certain areas in our home that just became like crap rooms or rooms that served no purpose, and we don't want that anymore. So we've started with like our downstairs like entryway closet, we're working on the garage, we're working on our guest room. So I'm really excited to have 2024 just be the year of flourishment and clarity. Those are my two words for 2024. I always like to pick a word for the year. Typically I stick with one, but I need them both. So flourishment and clarity are my years. If you want to join in and pick a word for 2024 for yourself, let me know what it is in the comments down below as well. But let's get into this video. So I wanted to start the new year off with sharing y'all's favorite products that I shared in 2023. Now I got a huge like variety of things because my community on here has shifted from, you know, what used to be just skincare and beauty to clothing, and also on Instagram, motherhood. So in the items that made it into the top 10 items of 2023 were a lot of baby products. So I am gonna share them, but I'm gonna keep them in their own little list because I wanted my top 10 products on YouTube that I share to be a list of what my channel's theme is, which is beauty, clothing, and skincare. So we're just going to be primarily talking about those products today. So if you're not a mom, don't worry, I'm not going to be sharing a bunch of mama products. I am just going to briefly shout out the products that you mamas that do follow me loved the most as well in 2023. So hopefully that explanation was not confusing. We're just going to talk about y'all's favorite 2023 products. That was the easy way to say it. So if you are ready to chat and talk about some of y'all's favorite products from 2023, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below to keep up with my future videos this 2024. And other than that, let's go. So starting with item number 10. Now all the items I'm going to be sharing today are from y'all's top favorite items from Instagram. So most of these products I for sure shared on here, but there might be like one or two that y'all are like, oh, okay, I don't remember you sharing that. That's because it was on Instagram. So item number 10 might be one of those items, but my Nordstrom pajamas, these are the bottoms. They are like super simple. The bottoms, and this is, they're like a mess because I literally just wore them last night. They are the greatest pajamas ever. Just like a little simple button down. They're like this bamboo-y, soft, most amazing pajamas you will ever sleep in your entire life. And I am not exaggerating. So I actually shared these as my postpartum pajamas because I was recommended them from another mom that said they are so comfortable, and also since they're buttoned down on the front, very easy access to the boobies if you're pumping or nursing. And I was like, say no more. So I got 3 pairs, and those 3 pairs I wore on repeat for like all of 2023. So I have gotten more sense, but they come in so many different colors. They are so comfortable, priced really fairly, last forever. I mean, these are actually one of the pairs that I got postpartum. So these are over a year old now. They're over a year old, and they have been washed a million times. So they're just an overall great pajama. And also, if you don't like the shorts and short sleeve option, you live in like a cooler area, or you just don't want your legs to show, they have pants versions, and they also have long sleeve versions. So bunch of different varieties of this pant from Nordstrom. So if you hate them, you can return them super easily. I love Nordstrom's returning policy. And I mean, there should be no reason you return them because they are so good. And kind of cross over into the mama category just because the button up does give easy access to the boobies. So that was item number 10. I'm actually gonna put a little photo of like the Nordstrom model just so you can see what they look like on somebody. I feel like holding them like this is a horrible way to see these, but that was in spot number 10. Oh yeah, also I forgot to share this in the intro, but I'm gonna link everything in today's video down below. So if you're interested in checking any of the items from our top 2023 video, they will all be linked in the description box. So item number 9, which I'm not surprised at all, is my Lancome foundation. I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing it nonstop for the past, when did I get this? Like basically when I started wearing makeup again postpartum, like actually constantly wearing makeup, which was probably like end of summer, mid to end of summer last year. And this has been the only foundation I've worn. I'm in the shade 215C. It's a warm tone foundation with like a little olivey mixture in there. I've shared that before. My undertone is very olivey. I'm Italian and Mexican, so very fair skin. And this matches me really well. It's what I'm wearing again today. So it's a really wonderful foundation. It's considered full coverage. I would say it's more like medium to full because my freckles show, which I like. Unless I were to cake on some layers, then it's like full coverage. But it wears really well. It doesn't crease and cake and fall off throughout the day. It wears for a really long time. And I just feel like my face is in place every time I wear this. So I would highly suggest if you're looking for a good foundation for 2024, this is it. She's it. Rounding out at number 8 is my City Beauty Plumper. Now, the person that suggested this said the clear gloss was their favorite, which I would probably say this is my most reached for because on no makeup days, this looks beautiful on. It also gives your lips a little plumpy plump, so your lips are kind of looking fabulous with no makeup on. However, I will say my favorite lip plumping gloss that I put over a lipstick to like finish out a look like I have on today is this one. It's the shade Tokyo Kiss. It is so good. It's a very nude lip gloss that helps me achieve like that ombre look where the inside of my lip is lighter and then it progressively gets darker. This is my most colored City Beauty lip plumping gloss. That was a mouthful. I actually have an order of this on its way to my house right now because I'm running low. I will link this below. Everything in this video, obviously, especially as we get closer to number 1, I would super suggest. I'm gonna try to not say that a million times, but I really would. I mean, these are like favorite products of all of 2023, and I shared a lot of products, so I clearly love these products a lot, as did y'all. But everything in this video is really good. All right, number 7 is my Dermalogica Pre-Cleanser. I have shared a couple cleansers that are like my ride or dies. This is one of them. It is so good. This is an oil-based cleanser. You use it like fresh on dry skin before you actually cleanse your face to clean it. So this is a makeup remover. And first off, the size lasts forever. This is actually the only bottle I bought in 2023, which is crazy because it's probably like about this much left. I mean, it's like running pretty dang low, but it is so good. It lasts for a while, gets all the makeup off, including mascara, and it's really gentle on your eyes. It doesn't burn, and it doesn't rip my lashes out. And it works just well at getting all your makeup off. Like by the time I am using my cleanser just to clean my face, I'm not getting like a ton of makeup within the normal cleanser because this has done such a great job at removing it. So highly suggest it. Sorry to keep saying that, but it's a great cleanser if you're looking for an oil-based one. All right, number 6, which made my top products. Actually, I didn't do a top products of 2022 video because I had just had a baby, so I wasn't doing YouTube then, but this product made it in my top products of 2021 video. So this is still a favorite. I have no doubt if I made one of these videos last year that it would have made the list as well, which is the Shape Tape. Now specifically, you guys liked the creamy one, which I personally like the creamy Shape Tape better than the OG Shape Tape as well. I use it under my eyes, actually use it on my whole face. And it is a lot lighter. It's liquidier, so I feel like it just smooths over anywhere you have wrinkles better. It does not enhance a wrinkle. That's what I like most about it. And as we age, you know, we just get some under eye creasing or some crow's feet. We don't want to be using products that are cakey and that after a couple hours have just enhanced wrinkles. This is so hydrating throughout the day. And I even put powders on top of it because I don't want to be shiny. And this keeps it hydrated, specifically that under eye area. That's like a, you know, tough area for us ladies sometimes as we age. That's where like the wrinkles will show first. So this really brightens the under eyes, does not highlight wrinkles, keeps your eyes hydrated all day. So this is a great one. Coming in at number 5, we are in the top 5 now. I feel like this video is going by pretty fast. I'm trying not to talk that much because since this is just a sharing product video, I don't want it to be boring. Number 5 that I'm shocked came in ahead of Shape Tape is the Christoph Robin Prickly Pear Hair Mask. I actually used this today. So if my hair is looking a little extra shiny and healthy, it's because of this guy. I shared this back in 2021. I actually have a full dedicated video on this conditioner, and it is amazing. It's my favorite hair mask. It's my go-to. I use it once a week. I've used it once a week pretty much every week unless I've been like traveling or forgot it since 2021. My hair is so shiny every time I use this. It just brings it back to life. It's priced really fairly. It is full to the top of product. Mine is almost empty, so I'm actually due for another one. But it lasts so long. Like one entire tub, if you use it once a week, will last you a year for sure. So this is kind of a no-brainer, and it's also meant for dry and damaged hair. So if you struggle with that, I would look into this. But if you don't struggle with that, it'll just make your healthy hair even more beautiful. So I would still look into it if you have great hair. So yeah, this is number 5 best hair mask ever. All right, number 4 is actually an outfit for once. Everything else is like hair and skincare and makeup. So the Hatch Aurora dress, I will insert a photo of me wearing this. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen me wear this dress so many times. I actually got this summer of, like early summer, spring of 2022, because this is a maternity dress, but it doesn't look like a maternity dress. It's just flowy. That's what makes it a maternity dress. Like you can fit a big bump under here. And since I was pregnant mostly in the spring and summer, I was like my biggest at the end of summer. This was worn a million times. It's so flowy, lets the air flow very nicely. And also since it's like this pretty neutrally color, it is a perfect transitional dress to fall. You can pretty much wear this dress any season. I think that's why it was loved so much. I truly saw purchases of this dress come through year round. And again, this dress is almost 2 years old now. It's still in stock. Like, I hope they never discontinue this because it is such a versatile, good dress. I'll attach some photos, different ones, of me wearing it, all in different seasons, and pregnant and not pregnant. I wear this so much, not pregnant as well. I wore it a bunch of times last summer in 2023. Obviously, like I said, fall of 2023. It's comfortable, it's seasonless, it's amazing quality. I've washed it a bunch and it still feels just as good as it did on day one. You can be pregnant, you can not be pregnant. It's just a very versatile dress. It covers the arms, it's a good length, it's flowy, so even if you're not pregnant, you want like good airflow going through the leg area. It's really figure flattering, just hits all the nails on the head that we want with a good dress. So that is a very universal dress. Not gonna lie, not surprised. It's number 4 on the list. All right, number 3, another garment, but it is another cozy, comfy garment. Like, y'all are my people because we like being comfortable and cozy over here. And that is my Styled Collection bathrobe. This thing is the greatest bathrobe ever. Again, I'll put a photo of all the clothing stuff on the screen so you can see it better. I got the check pattern. I also have the same bathroom with the word mama text all over it. I got that when I became a mom. That was like my little gift to me. It is so soft. If you are looking for the coziest, comfiest, cutest bathrobe on the planet, this is it. It comes in a ton of different patterns. It's also, I don't want to say dupe, but it's a more affordable option of Barefoot Dreams bathrobes. So if you've ever owned and felt Barefoot Dreams, it's amazing quality. Sometimes the price points can be crazy, as I'm actually wearing a Barefoot Dreams top. So it's like the same material, only Barefoot Dreams is priced a lot higher. These are priced very fairly and they're on sale a lot. I've gotten both of my bathrobes on sale. They're a fraction of the price. Quality's great. I've washed them. I've had this one for a year and a half as well. I've had this one for a while. And I know a lot of you were very smart and got your mothers and your sisters and your girlfriends the bathrobe for Christmas. And I've received so much feedback that it was a fantastic gift. Your mom loves it. Or the mamas have messaged me and said, I love my bathrobe, it fits perfectly. So if you are looking for the coziest things, Style Collection is a great place to check out. I also have a ton of their blankets, which are amazing. They're just as soft. They're basically the blanket version of the bathrobe. And again, a much more affordable option than the Barefoot Dreams blankets and bathrobes. So coming in at number 2 is not a shocker. It is my Grow Gorgeous Intense hair serum. So this thickens your hair. It stimulates hair growth. I shared this a lot when I experienced bad postpartum hair loss. Like, my postpartum hair loss was rough and I was not expecting it because I didn't experience it until I was about 8 months postpartum, which is kind of outside of the window of when you would generally experience it. I've heard that it's mostly between like month 4 and month 6 that you would experience it. And I didn't experience it at all early on in my postpartum phase. So I got it towards the end of the first year and it was like fast and furious. My baby hairs like shot out like lightning. I felt a little self-conscious putting my hair back just because my baby hairs were so short and they were so noticeable. And so I started using this serum faithfully. I need to restock actually. It's kind of coming near its end and I'll show y'all. Kind of good that my hair is natural today so you can see. Let's see if I can find. Look at that. Like, this piece of hair, I kid you not, was like a little nub and now it's what, 3.5, 4 inches down my face. Like, this is amazing. And all the way along my whole scalp. Now you can't hardly even see when I like pull my hair back. It's just like, naturally we have baby hairs, but it's not like it was when I first experienced it. It was really rough. And so I did share my journey with y'all and it wasn't sponsored when I shared it at all. None of this stuff is, by the way. But I just said I'm gonna try it and share my results. And a month later, I was already seeing fantastic results. So I would definitely recommend this if you are experiencing any kind of postpartum hair loss or in general, you know, you just are experiencing your hair thinning out. This has worked so well for me. I use it today getting out of the shower. I use it every single time I get out of the shower on the root of my hair. And primarily I focus on the front of my hair and also like the back, like bottom right here. I noticed like some baby hairs right there. And it's worked really well. So I know those of y'all that have tried it agree with me because this was voted number 2 out of everything I shared in 2023. A lot of you guys liked it too, which makes me so happy. Here's to full heads of hair in 2024. All right, and last but not least, actually the most favorited item of 2023, which is not a shocker because it was my most favorited item in 2021, is my cheese spin and curl. You guys, this thing has just dominated my social media since 2020. That is when I got mine. That's when I first shared it with you all. I've done so many tutorials on it. Actually, the tutorial of me sharing how to style your hair with this tool was my #1 video on YouTube in 2023 as well. So thank you if you watched that video, if you liked it, commented on it. That is the biggest way to help my channel grow, and I appreciate your support so much for doing any of those things. But this item is always my #1. Like, I can't get it out of it the #1 spot because it is so good, and like for good reason. I use this to curl my hair anytime I curl my hair. I've used it to curl my hair for the past 4 years faithfully. Actually, I have tried a couple other items, and I really do like a variety of other curlers out there. Typically ones that give me a different curl than this one will give me, but this is just my go-to. Like, it's quick, it gives a gorgeous curl, it's consistent. The machine itself has lasted me 4 years with no signs of like it going downhill anytime soon. It's just like one of the best hair inventions ever. Also, if you don't know how to curl your hair with a curling iron, because curling irons are great, don't get me wrong. Those are going nowhere quick. Those are fantastic. But there is a learning curve and a technique to curling irons. And if you don't know how to style your hair with a curling iron, this is a great option. You don't need to know how to style your hair with a curling iron to get a beautiful curl. You literally just put your hair in the machine and it curls it for you. You take it out and there's a beautiful curl. That's that. It's simple as that. So I'm really trying hard not to say you should get this, but if you don't have it, you should get it. It's such a good hair tool. My personal #1 suggested one as well. If you are needing one hair tool, this is what I would suggest, because it will do your hair good. It'll do your hair solid every single time. So #1, G-Spin and Curl again. So that is my top 10 products of 2023 recommended and voted on by you all. And I do have a couple other things that aren't a specific garment, but they were highly voted on when I posted that box on Instagram. 2 of which were just Amazon outfits in general. Lots of y'all commented in and said, I love the Amazon outfits you shared, Amazon videos, Amazon inspo look, Amazon fashion, just a bunch of the Amazon things I've recently been sharing, which is pretty new on my channel. I started sharing Amazon fashion in fall. So just the last couple of months, and I've had a really good response, which I'm glad you enjoy the Amazon pieces I share. Amazon, most of the time I feel like has really good quality stuff, but sometimes it's a hit or miss. So I like being a resource for you to know whether to shop something or not on Amazon. And I've so far had pretty good luck. Like I don't think I've gotten anything on Amazon that I've hated. Otherwise I obviously would have expressed that. So Amazon fashion was one of the top voted subjects, and then another one was Bruce's closet. Now I don't share baby fashion on YouTube at all because I don't really know how I do that, and I'm not gonna put Bruce on camera like wearing the outfits. He's also 1, so he does not have the mental attention to do that, and I don't want to do that. So I share all of his outfits on Instagram. It's much easier to just snap a photo and upload where the outfit's from on Instagram than on YouTube. So if you're interested in baby boy style, I have his whole closet linked on my Like to Know It page. I will link my Like to Know It storefront and my Amazon storefront in the description box. It is honestly the easiest place to find all the outfits and all of the items I share in one place at a glance. So if you're not following me there, definitely go give me a follow. It will make finding items I share so much easier, because those are the only 2 platforms I will link my items to, Amazon and Like to Know It. So most of Bruce's items are on Like to Know It, and that was definitely something y'all loved seeing in 2023, which I will continue to do so in 2024. And then the last little bit of items I wanted to share are the items y'all loved that were not in the fashion, beauty, skincare category. I also share a lot of home stuff or just daily good functioning appliances on my Instagram. So I have a top 3 that were highly voted in that box. The first one is the Dyson vacuum, which I'll put a photo right here. Y'all, we got the vacuum like fall, I think. Yeah, fall. Which, just friendly tip, Dyson does have really good sales on the Dyson website and on QVC. So I would suggest waiting till the item goes on sale, just because it is a pricier home appliance. It's worth every penny, but I know you can get it for 10, 15, 20% off depending on what holiday is going on. So I would just wait then, because since it is so pricey, it's worth waiting for it to be on sale. So I will link the Dyson that we have. It is incredible. If you have dogs, if you have babies that drop food, if you have a wooden floor that you can maybe see dust on it a little better than other floors like we do, it is a must. I love the feature of it vacuuming on a hard surface floor versus just carpet. And it's so easy. It's cordless as well. It charges just like your phone. And you don't have to worry about like plugging it into the closest outlet. It is, I know I'm like hyping up a vacuum so much, but when we got it, I was like, vacuuming has changed for the rest of my life. I actually look forward to vacuuming now. So that was a top voted appliance y'all like that I share. And then last two items in this video, the Lovevery toys. I've shared those constantly. Those are the toys that Bruce loves. We've had them since he was a newborn, with the little baby jungle gym playmat. Every single box we've gotten, it is a subscription service, or you can also just buy a box individually. We've done the subscription where they send you boxes monthly for your baby. It gives them new toys that help them develop their eyesight and their fine motor skills and their hearing and their pincer muscles, and just hitting those little milestones and helping them have fun along the way while they do so. Lovevery has been fantastic. It's our #1 used toy in our house for our little boy. Bruce loves them. We actually have a box on the way now for his 16 to 18 month box. And the toys just get more and more fun every box as they grow and develop. So honestly, as mama, I look forward to playing with the toys too, because it's like, what are we gonna play with this month? You know, because my husband and I do all the playing with him. So it's like a new toy for us to play with him. Plus, if you are a parent, first time parent, or you just want some guidance, there are so many resources and suggestions of like using at-home items for fun developmental things you can do with them, like scissors and a cardboard box and tape. There's so many things you can do with that. So there's a lot of suggestions on how to use things in your own home to help your child learn. It's not just the toys you get in the box. So I could talk about this toy for forever, because it's just been the most used thing Bruce has had in our house since he was born. And I do know it's aided so much to his development, and he has so much fun with his toys. They're the ones he goes to most. So that was something y'all voted for, because I know a lot of you mamas have jumped on the Lovevery train with me, and your kiddos, I'm sure, have been loving them. So I'm really, really glad, those of you that have gotten the toys and loved them, that you are enjoying them, because there's just nothing better than your kid having fun and growing and learning along the way. Like that truly, honestly, always beats like clothing or fashion or skincare. Okay, and then the last item in this video, which is in the home appliance, more generalized category. You know, honestly, I debated on making like a separate video for each category, but I didn't want to share like 50 products. I wanted to confine it. So doing one video has kind of forced me to do so. So last item, which is a home appliance baby item, was the Baby Brezza bottle sterilizer. If you know, you know. It is such a good baby product. We got it when, you know, before Bruce was born, and we have used it every single week since he's been born. We're like about to be at the end of using it, which kind of makes me sad, but we have used the heck out of it. If you're an exclusive bottle feeder, whether that's your exclusive pumper, like I was for most of last year, or you use formula, it just makes cleaning bottles so much easier. It cleans all the parts, sterilizes them, and dries them. So when it's done, you just put the bottles away. You don't have to worry about drying them. You don't have to boil them. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You just put the bottles in the machine and it does everything for you. And when it's done, you put it away. So it is such a time saver. So if you have a baby that's gonna be using a bottle a lot, I would definitely consider the Baby Brezza bottle sterilizer. All of the Baby Brezza items were our favorite. We used almost every appliance they offered. After we got the bottle sterilizer from Brezza and fell in love with it, we got every other tool they had. We used their bottle warmer, we used their little food processor when Bruce started having purees. Their items just work really well, and like I said, we've used it every single week for over a year, and it's in great condition. Like when we put it away, we're just gonna save it for baby #2. So that was my top 3 appliance, more generalized items that y'all voted for that you loved. And that's everything I had to share in this video. These were our top items of 2023. If you have tried any of these products from last year that I suggested, I hope you love them as much as so many other people have, as much as I personally do as well. If you haven't checked any of these items out before, I would suggest just looking into them, especially if one of them meets like a specific need, like the hair serums or foundation or anything like that. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'm so looking forward to 2024 with you all, sharing other hopefully awesome garments, other hair products, skincare products, and things that you want to see the most. By the way, if you do have something you really want to see, please leave it in the comments down below and I will get right back to you and I will consider it for a future video. Happy New Year again. I'm wishing you all a beautiful 2024 ahead. We've got this, guys. It's going to be a wonderful year and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.